welcome to Renegade Revolution's Temtem video series. I'm Kim and I'll be exploring Temtem from the beginning, aiming to share my experiences of the different aspects of this cute monster capture, trade and battle game. So today I'm going to be delving into the main story, the lore of the Temtem world, and also sharing my co-op gameplay thoughts and thinky stuff. Because yes, you get to play through everything with your friend, because it's also an online multiplayer game. So it's pretty damn neat, and I'm just fluffing up my words. So let's just move on, shall we? So first off, bam, 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 bam. Aha! It seems my rival is near defeat once again. Insert unique character laugh here. No, not this time, my rival. I have the power of friendship and Temtem at my side. What? That's right. I've gone on a heartwarming journey full of emotional hurdles I've had to overcome in order to progress my understanding of what the narrative is trying to push this season, and now I can do my winning move. You're up, Pukey. It's time to show me your adorable face. I love you so much. It's so derpy. Wow, it's so cute! Whoa! Yeah, how did that get there? Whoops. Do. Anyway, moving on. So, the real Temtem story and characters do give you plenty to enjoy as you play. You have your rival established at the beginning of your journey. You get a comically theatrical evil organization that bounces back as recurring baddies now and again. And of course, you meet a fun cast of different NPCs, Temtem tamers, professors, and dojo leaders to befriend. As mentioned in the last video, Temtem is set on the Airborne Archipelago. Yes, I pronounced it correctly this time, which is made of 6 floating islands that are slowly orbiting the Pan-Sun. It is hinted in a post on the Kickstarter. The Airborne Archipelago is within a cosmic sphere, one of many within the greater universe, but yet to be officially understood or discovered within the current story. To quote the Kickstarter Update 15, as the mantras of the Miyako sages say, reality is but one facet of the universe. It is made of tightly wound spheres, one inside the other, turning and spinning like uncounted matryoshki of existence, eternally humming to themselves. The only known one is the middle sphere, where the Airborne Archipelago is located. Now, this could mean that we may be able to explore the Temtem universe in future expansions, and would not be restricted to the archipelago map perhaps. Will there be free space-like travel in the future of the game? I have to say, this is just my own thoughts and speculations and whatnot, but if you have your own thoughts on the future of the game, your comments, of course, are welcome. Now, let's have a closer look at the archipelago proper, shall we? First off, we have the Pan-Sun, a giant sun-like orb that is actually made up of crystal. Because of how the islands orbit without a rotation like our Earth, there is only a night cycle due to the chunks of rock that are also orbiting the Pan-Sun. They cast shadows onto the passing islands, and so a day-night rhythm is created. It is unsure, since the Pan-Sun is made up of crystal, if its existence affects crystal-aligned Temtem or not. The first island we discover is Denise. The hometown of our very own crazy character is located there, and it is the island we start our journey on. There is a beautiful Mediterranean theme to this island, with wind and water Temtem being most common. Aubrey is also a very green island, and also famed for its prestigious university. Due to this, many professors and students find their way there, and the favourable Temtem in these parts is melee and mind-based types. Counterclockwise from Denise is Omnesia, is rather tropical climate indeed, with a large active volcano and lava caves. This island is home to an abundant population of fire and nature Temtem. An island that may rival Aubrey is Kipanku. It is known for its technology and expertise in mysticism. Its laboratories created the high-tech digital Temtem, while the spiritual monks of Kipanku's monasteries trained with electric Temtem types. Kisiwa is a known island with a dry climate and hot deserts. The population of neutral Temtem can be found at one side near the oasis, while Earth Temtems make their home in the sunny savanna areas. Finally, Tukma. This is a place of ash and wastelands, home to poisonous Temtem on the surface and crystal Temtem within the circuit of mines below. Tukma is also known as the end of all things, which is quite spooky. Oh yeah, now to move on to the characters. So, you get to meet quite the varied bunch during your Temtem travels, though as this may be an introduction to viewers, I'll only cover the initial cast of characters you will encounter, as not to spoil. Ugh. Everyone has to have a rival, right? Healthy competition to bounce off of. Well, our rival from the beginning is Max, who is also aspiring to become a Temtem tamer, and seems to be around the same age. Unfortunately, their determination to outdo the player character manifests in arrogance and jealousy. Boo! It seems they are also rather power hungry, so watch out, folks. Professor Konstantinos is very much the mentor type to the player. He is the first adult tamer you get to know and also an important figure in the study of Temtem. The professor guides you on your first steps as well as provides you with your very first couple of Temtems to use. He is quite nomadic in that he is on the move often, and soon after helping you to your first destination, he departs on his own business, focusing on his study of Tuai. You, the player character, is introduced to Sophia when arriving in Arasola, a city north of your hometown. She is one of the dojo leaders and as such is an expert Temtem tamer. Unfortunately, soon after she is kidnapped and it is your job to try to save her from the baddies, which are Clan Belsotto, a big organisation that is into some shady dealings and serves as the antagonists in the story. Their true leader is unknown, it's a big mystery, but what you do know early on is that they are generals, 3 in fact, one of which behind Sophia's kidnapping is, whoosh whoosh whoosh, Lady Lottie. She is arrogant and snooty and rather aloof. She presents herself as an aristocrat who loves to look down on the player character. Not to be without substance though, she is quite the skilled Temtem tamer in battle and acts as a boss of sorts when you first meet her. As is tradition, however, she escapes to fight another day. Of course, Temtem, being an online experience, has more to offer than just a cast of characters. Due to it being an MMO, you are surrounded by other players going about their journey through the main story and side quests, etc. You can battle each other, emote at each other, and there are also ranked battles to take part in down the line, with frequent updates to the online leaderboards. Unlike other well-known monster collection and battle games, mind you, Temtem does have a co-op feature that I find made my experience extra entertaining. Yes, you can form a party with online friends, and what's more, you can also go through the main story and side quests together. I personally had a lot of fun running around in a co-op party. Additionally, jumping into voice chat to banter on top of that and seeing each other during cutscenes alongside each other's characters was great. We could also use a bit of team tactics in that we could share our resources. If we were in a cavern or a dojo, for example, we could take turns using items that cut chances of running into wild Temtem, or an item to have us teleport to the last station we were at. Healing each other's Temtem was useful in battle, or tagging out and letting the other person use their Temtem in our Temtem's stead. I am curious what will be added in the future for co-op parties though. I'd like to see an expanded emote selection or firework-like items to show off to each other, because, you know, showing off is always fun. I totally would want to coordinate our wardrobe though, because, you know, yes, looking cool is endgame, of course. I wonder if we can battle against each other's co-op parties. That would be awesome. You know, if you've got a bunch of mates playing Temtem as well, since we can't form a party of more than 2, it'd be great to be able to coordinate that and fight each other. That'd be fun. Well, that's all I have time for this time round. Story time is over, I'm afraid. I hope you will have fun reading into the lore a bit further on your own time, or get to play through the later game yourself, of course. Next video will be about my progress while playing, so expect to see more gameplay and in-game reactions alongside with a follow-up, critique and review. After that, I'll be then wrapping up this particular video series, so it has been a lot of fun. I hope that you all been enjoying the ride along with me. Until next time, folks, bye-bye.